Okay then, so welcome to the video on how to win this really annoying fatal four-way match that you need to do to unlock Shawn Michaels. So basically what I like to do is I like to choose someone who has Sting like a bee. So say Eric has it. It needs to be a Sapphire card as well, which is pretty annoying, because otherwise I would choose the MVP. I have the Ruby one because I feel like that's a pretty good card for like trying to win games quickly via pinfall because of the free finisher you get. Yeah, you want someone with Sting like a bee like Eric so that you can stun the opponent. So when you have the opponent stunned, they won't counter your finisher move. So if you look how easily this stun meter is filling up when I'm hitting Edge and Randy Orton. So once you do that, they're not going to count your finisher anymore. So the method I use is store up a signature and finisher, and then hit them until they're stunned, and then use the stunner or finisher, the signature or finisher on them, and then you will go for the pinfall, break resiliency, go for the second pinfall, and get the win. It's obviously not that easy, so this is why I'm showing in a video. So what you'll want to do is make sure the other two opponents are fighting outside the ring. So you'll get your guy one-on-one in the ring, and while the other two are fighting outside the ring and caught up in an animation, that's when you go for the pin. So in this video, this is the first attempt I had of it for the day, and you can see a couple of examples of what to do and also what not to do. They'll be coming up. I thought that I would put like the entire game clip in, just, you know, to give you an idea of how long it will still take, I guess, and just to show you that I think this is about 5 minutes this game was, which is it's not the end of the world. It's still not fun though. So if you look here, we're fighting outside the ring. Shawn's gone in the ring. So if Shawn was someone that you wanted to target, like at the moment he's got quite a bit of hug compared to everyone else, you would then try and run into the ring with him there and leave Edge and Orton fighting outside. But yeah, so here he throws Orton in the ring. I try to run in, you see that there, and then Shawn like grabs me, and then I fail. Couple counters on him, they start double teaming. Orton then back outside, goes for me, throws a taunt, so that would be the opportunity to throw him back into the ring. I instead attacked him. So now here you see, throw him into the ring while Edge and Shawn Michaels are still fighting outside. Hit him with the signature. That was a risk because he could have countered it, but luckily he was in the middle of an animation, so he didn't do it. Hit him a couple of times, so now you've got him stunned. Hit the finisher on him, and then if you look at Shawn and Edge now, I can see Shawn was picking up Edge, so he did get caught on these steps, but he was in the middle of picking up anyway, so I don't think he would have made it to me. And then Orton breaks his resiliency, and then you'll see I had a second finisher stored up, and then go for the stunning him again, so he's not going to counter it. And here we go, so he's stunned, can't counter. Hit the finisher on him, and then stupidly go for a pin after Edge had thrown Shawn, because I thought Edge was about to start dragging him. So you can see that this one mistake here is gonna like almost double the amount of time that this match ends up taking, because now I have Edge in the ring attacking me. Shawn and Edge aren't locked into a fight with each other, and then luckily for me here, Edge rolls back out so I can get back to fighting Orton, and Shawn's focused back on Edge. But what you do there is, if you didn't roll out like that, you would go and throw him yourself out manually and hope that Shawn stays out there and goes for him, because a lot of the time, this still does depend on what the CPU decide to do, and they could just completely mess you up. So look here, Shawn decides to get in the ring, he stopped fighting Edge. So yeah, that was completely accidental. Didn't mean to go for that pin on him. That was never gonna get him. But you see, because here Randy's in red health and body, and Shawn is in yellow. So I want to be the one fighting Randy, because otherwise, if Edge is fighting him, gets a pin on him, then you know, in a bit of trouble. So here, Orton's the one I want to fight, and then I'd possibly want to go for, I could hit the finish on either of them at this point, I think, because their resiliency is not up. But when they still have resiliency, a lot of the time when you hit them with like a finisher, it'll give them resiliency to use. So here you see I knocked Shawn out the ring, and Edge out the ring, and I reckon now I could have gone for a pin on Shawn. I didn't realise he was red health when I was playing. So I throw Shawn, Edge out, Randy comes back in the ring to me, and now this is like my opportunity. So a few hits with Sting Like a Bee will stun him if he doesn't counter. So you can see that I'm low on stamina. See how much that one big hit did. Then finisher on him, and you can see here, made the mistake last time. So here I wait. That was a big accident. I wait for him to get locked in an animation. As soon as he goes to pick him up, pin him. And then he doesn't have time to come in. So yeah. And then yeah, so that's how easily you can do it. So that in total was just over 5 minutes, I think. You know, that's not too bad. And then unlocking the Shawn at the end is complete luck. The people we've been saying, I think it's a bit more common knowledge now, but people saying like, oh, you need to win all 10 games to get through and unlock it, or oh, if you get a 5-star match, you want it to unlock it. As far as I'm aware, it's complete chance. Like, you could get it on the first one, you could get it on the 10th one. I think the first couple I did, I actually got them on the like final game after I'd got all of the others. So I thought you got the Apex tier last, but you can see here, like I shown like another clip where I win with Eric using like a similar tactic. You can see straight after this game I get Shawn as the second reward. So yeah, this match was a bit longer. Took about it took what still it took 8 to 9 minutes the next match still. So I mean, total time it took me like 20 minutes including messing about in the menus, which isn't bad at all, but you can get screwed up completely. Like you can end up having like a 15-minute match where you lose just because all the opponents want to keep getting in the ring, or decide to not use a resiliency when the CPU pins them, or decide to not break up a CPU pin on another CPU. So yeah, good luck with it. Yeah, hopefully this has given you some ideas.